Hello and welcome to a gameplay for all seasons. Today I want to talk about rumours, so the rumours around Hogwarts Legacy. Now obviously we didn't get anything on Hogwarts Legacy at the Game Awards, that is what a certain amount of people expected. I was certainly hoping for it, but once again it was an event where we got a complete no-show from Hogwarts Legacy. However, since then, there's been what I would describe as quite random rumours cropping up with what you could purport to say are leaks. However, if you actually look at them as a whole, a lot of them are contradictory, a lot of them don't really make any sense. And I think if you pay too much credence to a lot of these, you might be getting your hopes up and down quite a lot. So in this video, I want to talk about, firstly, the fact that we should be careful what we believe. But secondly, just give you an idea of what I think, based on logic, is when and how we might actually be hearing something. Now, do remember, when we do get something on Hogwarts, any sort of news, I'll cover it on this channel. So I recommend hitting the subscribe button. And also just a heads up to say that I have something a bit different planned for my next video. It's taken a little while to put together, so maybe the video after that. But hopefully it's something that you will enjoy. So do look out for something a bit different, still Wizarding World related, but not specifically on Hogwarts Legacy in the next video. Okay, so in terms of timing, when we might hear something and how we might hear something, I'd say it seems plausible that Warner Brothers did pull the game from the Game Awards. And if that is the case, you can pretty much cast aside that you're going to hear anything before the end of the year, which you are seeing some people rumour you will, but I do not think you will. Because it seems if they did move it, it's potentially because they're worried about the reaction to the game and an announcement around the Wizarding World. Thankfully, though, we don't have to wait that long before there is another big Wizarding World event, which is, of course, the 20th anniversary, and we'll be getting the return to Hogwarts on the 1st of January 2022, which is obviously a big event. So if they're worried about the reaction, they can definitely gauge the reaction at that event. And if they're happy with that, I should imagine we will be getting something not that long afterwards. But of course, it does slightly put you in a bit of a no man's land of time, because you've missed the Game Awards. It's quite a long way off from Summer Games Fest and E3 in that time of year. So it means if they do want to give us something, they're probably going to have to do it at a different event. Of course, one of the random sort of events you get at any time of year is the State of Play event from Sony, which of course is where we very first got the Hogwarts Legacy trailer. So to me, if we see a State of Play going in after the 1st of Jan, it is potentially a time we could get something from Hogwarts Legacy. I definitely not get any hopes up until we actually get something, because they really have been waiting a long time to be giving us something extra, and it's become quite difficult to know when that will be until we get something definitely official. But if you hear about a State of Play, that is something to look out for, because we may potentially get something at that time. Again, of course, we'll be covering it here